Let me take off my headpiece just because it's more professional. Regardless, we've called this meeting to ask which tree we should use. I believe it should be mahogany. Not only does mahogany look different than everything else, it adds a winnowing tree effect, and I think just add some diversity to the local ecosystem, which will truly help. Biodiversity is great and all. And I give the rest of my time to Council Member Blue M.
Thank you so
Let me
much.
play his song. Okay, you can go now.
Okay. I'd like to thank Alexander for giving me this time. Um, as he said, we're discussing what tree we should put. It's actually called Uptown Hardhome. Of course, he doesn't know that because he doesn't actually spend time here in Hardhome. Um, so he thinks we should use mahogany. I think we should use ebony. The reason why I think we should use ebony is because it fucking looks better and it's a significantly better option and it's more sustainable for our society. And as someone who has built hard homes, like 10% basically from the ground up, I feel more
As a person who
qualified.
loves diversity, which you say yourself, who loves to see different trees, loves to see diversity, it's very fun of you. It's very funny that you want to have every tree in this biome look the same. Wouldn't you agree? It's nice to have a distinctive tree for a distinctive area.
No, because it's a city. It's also supposed to look uniform.
If it's supposed to look uniform, why is the low town poverty of the low income Section 8 Granite Lane so much different than the uptown of Hardhelm if
Actually,
you're so equality?
Actually, Uptown Hardhome is the lower class. They have significantly less space and resources available, whereas the city in Granite has the wool farm to their disposal. They have a smelter. They have more space, more alleys, and
You're completely wrong. If you look at the houses inside of Granite Lane, it is completely smaller in every way than the rest of uptown Hardhelm.
you are correct on this. Big difference here.
So once again, for someone who wants everything to look the same and be equality, tell me why you put the people of Granite Lane in shittier conditions than the people who afford more rent.
Actually, I didn't put the people anywhere in any conditions. No one lives there. Anybody who moves there has chosen to stay there.
Will you be living there?
I live with the people. I don't have a home.
Do you think it's right for a one parent, five children household to be scrammed into a 1 by 5 area?
Like I said before, as people in audience would like to take note, I'm not moving anybody in. They choose where they want.
I'm asking you, is it fair
Well, that's up to the person.
since you're up to the standard?
Well, the gates are open. This isn't a closed city.
Incorrect. You said yourself you don't want any of the fishermen in here because you hate fishermen. Is that true that you hate one of the largest working forces in our economy?
Before we answer that question, I have tweets here from 2019 coronavirus pandemic from you specifically talking about immigrants. Would you like to recite these tweets in
Let me ask you a
American?
question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Alexander's words, by the way. Look off my lawn.
Do you mind if I take the stage for a moment? Right, yeah, then I'll speak from here then. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe people can
Truly, it's
change?
great that we don't have someone with the temperament of Pope
Do
Francis
you believe
115
people can
running
change?
this country. I believe people have a
Do you think people can
deserve a
change?
second chance.
I am a different person. I do not deny the things I've said, but I also don't stand by that.
Let it be stated, the people of this
I have
court,
changed for the better.
when let it be stated, when we both stood up to speak to the people as humbly as we could, I took off my armor. He kept it on to show power and to show his pride. Notice how now he's probably going to take it off because he knows I proved the point. At the end of the day, his first thought and subconsciously, he's just going to be thinking about himself, which is why he chose a tree that is only going to look good for him. I, at the end of the day, focus on establishing a better city, which is why I expand. Of course, the streets are crowded, but ultimately, it is a
All
city.
right, let's take this. Let's take this. Heads or tails, and we flip a coin on it.
Okay, we're not going to do that because the tree looks like ass.
Heads or tails. Heads or tails.
I think you forget that I rule this place. So,
So you're enforcing your power among the rest of us, is what I'm trying to hear.
uh, like I said, I'm not forcing anybody. You can leave if you don't like it here, but everybody stays because they like it here.
You just said you're the ruler of this world.
I didn't see you complaining when I put the other 500 ebony trees down.
Because it's not an issue when that's the populous tree. I want a tree that's distinctive to one area, a tree that stands out,
This tree
and I
will stand
myself
out because it's
will
been
not have a dictator ruling my country.
let it be let it be stated for the court that when Alexander didn't get what he wanted, he resorted to
You're dead.
violence and hate.
Let it be stated that I will not let my people suffer. Well, I don't want to hurt the animals. Never mind.
I will now be playing
Did I just shoot
Alexander's.
that?
I will now be playing Alexander's theme.
Who's lead decorator of law buildings?
You.
Thank you.
And who has built this city that allows you to put small decorations in small buildings?
Me.
Okay. Okay.